Welcome to the Out of Pocket Experience. I'm sitting here with my boy Ronnie. I'm sitting with my boy Hunter.
Hey.
Hey.
Hi.
All right, we're gonna get back into the mix right here. We posted up at the gym. Boys didn't want to hang out today. They wanted to go hang out with their families and not let us know that they had secret plans. It's all right. It's all right. I had to go outsource for some comedy, get some good guests on board. You know what I'm saying? Ronson don't like to be in every video. And we got Hunter in here today.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, guys. Last video, I was not here because I was extremely hungover. And, no, I was just drunk, actually. I wasn't even hungover. And I fell asleep maybe at, like, 11:30.
Yeah.
And I was asleep until they started the podcast.
I passed the fuck out last night. Slept. Went to work this morning, came in, sat there, spent my whole day searching for a place to do this, and we ultimately came up in this place. How you doing, Hunter?
I passed out for like 4 hours last night, and I was
4
about
hours.
to woke up at 5.
Yeah, I went to bed.
What'd you do at 5?
Work.
Oh, yeah, you work. Yeah, you work too. I forgot. Yo ass don't just wake up and go on Valorant.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, man.
That would
Fucking
be
A.
the life.
Life's crazy, man. Life's crazy. I don't know, man. I'm thinking about getting my hands on a pet. I want to get another dog. I want to get a puppy. I don't know what I really want.
Can you please? No, actually, no. I'm not going to say
I
to
can't
get
take
no
both
crazy.
of them. I can't.
No. I wasn't going to say any of my dogs. I was just going to say, can you get a Doggo Argentina? But I don't want you to do that because if we ever come over, we're never going to be able to come over again if you have that. Like
A dog from Argentina?
No, the Doggo Argentina.
What the fuck is that?
It's a beast of a dog, bro. They're like
How much is it?
like $2,000.
Yeah, no, I'm never gonna pay more than $200 for a dog.
Bro, I'm just saying. I feel like that's on the low end compared.
I
to
know.
like,
My girl's mom bought a fucking $1,500 dog. You got me
Yeah, I
fucked
had
up.
an English bulldog,
Yeah,
and
but
that motherfucker was like 2,500.
yeah,
Yeah, but how long did it live?
He lived like 7-8 years.
Yeah, exactly. Them motherfuckers are expensive as shit.
But
They don't
he
even.
was cool as
yeah,
fuck.
They bought
but
a-
a Doggo Argentino, bro. That shit is so overprotective, bro. Like,
Is it as big as like a Beethoven?
Its head
Beethoven,
would be.
what is
Its
it?
head would be right here.
A Saint Bernard?
Waffles.
Yeah, Saint Bernard. Hey, you got one of them Beethovens over there?
But like, no cap, they're hunting dogs. They're used for like mountain lions,
Okay.
and bears. So
I think I know what you're talking about.
It's an all white. It looks like a pit bull, but it's not a pit bull. It's a
Oh,
Doggo
no, I've never
Argentino.
seen that. No.
It's big as fuck. On all fours, it would be above my head. Like
Interesting.
big ass
Interesting.
dog. My neighbor has one. I can't walk my dogs when he takes his dog outside.
How many dogs you got?
How many dogs do I have?
Yeah, you got more than just what you got? What's going on?
I got dogs.
Are you allowed to have dogs?
Maybe.
Oh, I'm glad this ain't going to your landlord.
I don't know who my landlord knows, but like yeah, maybe.
You know the legal limit in
I-
California is
I
like
never-
6 dogs, I think, or 5, and then you have to get registered as like yeah, just to have more than 5 dogs or 6. But that's only in California.
What I can say is, back to what I was saying, I can't walk my dogs when my neighbor has his dog out. It'll kill my dogs.
His dogs will kill yours?
His one dog will kill all of mine.
Why does somebody have a dog that's uncontrollable in a neighborhood?
It's not uncontrollable, but he's in the process of being trained. He's a military dog. He's a retired military dog. Sorry.
Oh, so he has PTSD out the ass. That dog will
Yeah.
never be the same.
So
shit,
he's
man.
going.
Mhm.
He has like.
Yeah, he's seen more shit than you've ever seen.
Wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah.
Bro, yeah, that boy has 24 weeks of training before he can be allowed to live in civilization. So he can't be around people, can't be around dogs, can't be around kids.
But you see him.
I've seen him one time.
Oh, so he's like pent up in a house and he's not allowed to see people because he's supposed to kill people.
Pretty much. So the owner of the dog only went to combat with the dog, right? And then when he got him, he told me, he was like, bro, this dog's been in my house for like a month and a half and I can't get him to take a bath. I was like, what do you mean? He was like, if I want the dog to do something that he doesn't want to do, he's not doing it. And I'm not going to make him.
Interesting.
That dog is trained to kill. He has a 500 or 600 PSI bite pressure or whatever.
See, that's how I felt about Buddy because he was a rescue dog and he literally was like his own person. Like he was more than a dog, bro.
Yeah.
They gain like a consciousness.
Consciousness.
Yeah, but they don't have a
Literally.
subconscious. That's the crazy part.
We don't know that. They just can't talk. And I feel like dogs are smarter than humans because they can speak dog and they can understand human. And some dogs can even push buttons to talk back to us.
So you think
dogs are smarter than us?
Spanish people are smarter than Americans because they know how to speak Spanish and English.
They still can't speak dog. I'm saying
anybody
dogs
can speak dog if you think about it.
Caesar Milan?
People communicate with dolphins.
He's a dog whisperer.
Nah, for real.
Dog whisperer? Yeah, see? Caesar Malone.
Is that shit real or is it televised?
How are we supposed to know?
See it in real life.
You ever seen Chris Angel Mind Freak?
That's
Why don't you ask him yourself? Come on in, Caesar.
bring him to your house with your dog and have him make your dog do some shit you can't make your dog do. Then we'll see.
Angel come train my dog. Just have it.
He just goes like this. Him and the dog start lifting up in the air.
So now we're talking about Chris Angel, right?
Are we?
Yeah. So I just want to know, like, can you tell me, like, if that dude was doing real magic?
No, that shit's real, bro. Fuck that shit.
Okay.
No, magic is not real, bro.
You know what?
Magic is not real.
You don't think magic is real?
No, because I would
You
have been in
think
the
it
wizarding world of Harry Potter, but
You don't think it was ever
bro,
real?
If David Blaine walked up to you and fucking pulled a card that you didn't have in your throat, out of your throat with your signature on it, you would shit out of your
Fuck-
ears.
No, fuck that. I'm talking about, like, before
I would have to check
civilization
that
magic.
signature.
Like, is this your card? Just straight from your fucking throat, and you're like, oh, like that, and then he fucking just hands it back to you. It's got
I would
the
call
name
the police and have it arrested for molesting me.
on it. Why don't you go take a shit? It's just
If
your
magic,
card.
if magic was never real, why were fucking villages back in the day killing bitches because they thought they were witches? If magic
I'm glad
was
I
never
literally just
real-
got done listening to multiple podcasts about this. It's called Argon, or it's not Argon. It's something. It's
Because people fucking 1,000 years
Look
ago
it
were
up, look it up, look it
fucking
up.
stupid.
Look at
That's why.
no, look it up. It's called Argon or something like that.
I feel like people
Look up the
1,000 years
Blair
ago were
Witch
very
Trials
smart.
of mushrooms or fungus.
Isn't that the strongest mushroom ever or some shit?
I'll tell you in a second. I just need the name of it. This shit was all over their grains for about. I don't want to say over 100 years. What's it called?
Perspectives?
Let me see.
The fuck?
All right, rye ergot. Ergot was all over their rye. It was a type of mushroom fungus, and it made them go into like trances. It made them feel like they were under spells. It made them feel crazy, and they would start to hear and feel things. And because they were tripping so hard over the mushrooms and their ryes and their wheats, that they were starting to think that people were putting spells on them because they started feeling crazy and like feeling out of their body.
So you know how America has covered up so many crazy ass massacres?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
No,
who's
covered
to-
them up? No. But
Okay, they lied and told us that fucking 9/11 wasn't our fault, right? Do you believe 9/11 was caused by government officials in America?
I believe it was a ploy to go get more oil.
Thank you. So my question is,
Have a reason to be like, hey, fuck them.
How
where
easy-
the oil's at.
yeah.
how easy is it for someone that is way high up in command to just say, okay, take all this kind of shit out of textbooks for the new generation of people that are about to be born, so the next 500 years we can continue with our plan?
But
And
all-
no
Well,
one's
that's like when
practicing
they
that
sat
kind
there
of
and said
shit.
they found a computer back in the day, and Roman time, the Romans destroyed what the Greeks had created. So
Which that's another weird thing that we can branch off to, because fucking I find it very goddamn
we got
weird.
here from pets.
I find it very goddamn
We
weird
got here
that
from
like
fucking pets.
America is the only country that they're like, okay, yeah, history, we're only telling you our history. You know what I'm
That-
saying? We
Not
got
really. They're not
US
even
history.
telling their
we,
history.
we get U.S. history. That's it.
it.
We don't get fucking Mexico's history. We don't get Europe's history. We don't get.
Well,
Every
that's
other
world
country's
history.
Like in general, we don't get that though. Like our basic curriculum, U.S. history. That's what they give us.
We're
That's
not supposed to
fucking
be
fun.
taught because they want us to at least learn the basics of what America is. But the part that blows my mind is
Every
they're not
other
even.
country gets to learn, like they get taught world history. Every other country. They
But
get
China's
taught-
not telling their own country about how they ran over some guy in front of everybody on national TV. They don't talk about how they are
Exactly,
enslaving
they covered
people
it
technically
up.
to an
So-
extent, or like the public credit, social credit system, to where if you say anything cross on social media, your posts are seen less often. You're not allowed to get certain loans. You're not allowed to make certain moves in life because of your political views.
So now let me ask you this. You see how they did that? How hard do you think it would be for them to tell us something like that was never real, so it could never be used against them? It's
Well,
not
not
that
even
hard.
not even that. What's to stop them from already of doing it, they don't have to even tell us they're doing it. You know what I'm saying? Because we've already fucked ourselves. Like, I wish I never did social media as a kid. I wish I never took selfies. I wish I never created who I am now to be on media for what everybody sees me as. You know what I'm saying? I would have rather
myself kind of
exactly.
thing.
I would have rather been a faceless YouTuber or something like that, and be able to just speak without somebody having like a background of who I am as a person to sit there and then put an extra perspective on my thoughts. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I kind of do that because I kind of feel like that's all I got at a certain point is who I am. You know what I'm saying?
But
so
then when somebody reads your name, they go,
like,
"Who's Hunter?" They don't see all your tats and
right.
everything, and then when they see you, you're a whole different person.
Like, I'm kind of the person who's like, here it is, I don't really care. You know what I'm saying? This is me. You know what I mean? But like, I can totally see that whole private kind of thing too.
Yeah,
because
you can't
have,
live.
like, its advantages for sure.
Yeah, because you can't live. You're not able to live if somebody knows exactly who you are and what you do and pretty much everything. Because once you tell somebody where you work and where you live at, you could die at any moment.
But I feel like that's the whole reason why they created it. The same way why Facebook is now turned to Meta. They're about to absorb everybody's brain and take all of everything left that we have from this metaverse.
Well, they're going to say you're going to comfortably have nothing.
Exactly. You're going to spend your money on virtual shit that you won't have. You're going to continuously stay in your position because of social media, because you want to stick up with the next fashion. And think about it. How many times have you bought a new iPhone because Apple has made your phone to where it doesn't work because it's not the new phone? You got to stay updated, bro. Like, that's the thing. You just got to stay
I've never
up to
fallen
date.
that far behind. This is the weird part about life. I've never been poor. I've never been completely poor.
Oh, see, I've been poor my entire life.
But you've never been. I mean,
Mike touch.
I'm not gonna say you've never been because that's stupid
I've
to
been
say.
there.
Have you been completely? I mean,
Yeah.
you've been completely homeless.
Yeah, absolutely.
You've been completely like just nothing at all.
Absolutely.
Yep.
I've never been that. I've been kicked out of situations. I've been
I don't
asked out,
recommend
but I've
it.
never not had anything at all. I've never experienced that. I could always call on a friend or something. I've called you before. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've never not had anything. I've never not had a net because I've created this social web that I've already done.
Well,
You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
that was the same with me. That's why my like homelessness wasn't very long lived. It's just the fact of like somebody's like, yo, what are you doing, bro? Like type shit. Because I'm not the first one to be like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna, especially when that whole thing was a thing. Because you know, like I wasn't sober by any means whatsoever. Was I not on drugs? You know what I mean? So I was just like,
and then adding that into the mix is a whole different ballgame. Because I've never even done stuff like that.
Because then it got to a point. It was like, yo, like I could spend this 90 on this hotel room and sleep good, or I could spend this 90, find a cozy little spot and get high. You know what I'm saying? Like,
did you ever live that?
No.
Would you taking the 90 for the hotel instead of the high?
I was taking the 90 to go out to the club with the boys and to stay the night at the boys' house for the bitch.
see, different drug, different choice, but same thing.
Yeah. It's
Understandable.
Yeah, very true. Very true.
Understandable.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Between the ages of like 19, more like 17 and 21, all I wanted to do was party and go out.
Right. See, because at a certain point when you're making those decisions on top of decisions that you should be making, there's not a single difference between that pipe and that bottle.
Yeah.
There's not a single difference.
Other than some physical damage, but
Yeah.
As far as decision making wise, like
Decision-making
if
wise,
it's
no.
taking you over, it's taking
I
you over.
promise you, if I drink a whole handle of Jack Daniels, I'm not gonna kill somebody like I would if I did some meth.
I mean, like,
People do some meth and they
I
wake
don't
up
know.
and they're like, I fucking gutted my girlfriend. I don't know how she died.
I mean,
But
for
wait.
one, if you're on meth, you didn't go to sleep to wake up.
Oh, I mean, yeah, but they black. There's people who do meth and they black out. That's the crazy thing. Is they just wake up in a situation.
See, that's mental. That's
could
meth
do-
on top of mental illness.
You could.
Those people.
That-
say
okay,
that
yeah,
about
yeah,
drinking
You know
yeah.
what I'm
too.
saying?
People
Meth
black
is
out when
nothing
they
more
drink.
than a stronger Adderall. And I'm never going to pop 4 Adderall and be like, I'm going to fucking kill somebody. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you do drugs, mental illness with drugs mixed on top. Yeah, that's the people
I think that's
on drugs
another
that
thing.
kill
I don't
people.
have mental illness that I know of. I have a very strong subconscious. I talk to myself a lot. I don't I don't feel like I have a mental illness. I don't think I would know if I did.
Yeah.
But I think somebody would make it aware to me if I did.
Do you answer yourself?
Yeah, of course.
So you ask yourself questions, then answer them
Yeah,
out loud.
sometimes.
Nick, where did I put my keys?
No, I don't ever
On
talk
the
to I've
table.
never talked to myself in third person.
Okay.
I've never talked to myself in third person.
That I feel like
Now I
holding a
have
conversation with
have
yourself.
sat there and came from another perspective as like a voice, but I've never been that person. I've
I'm
like sat
definitely-
there and been like, this person would say this, but I've never been like that person saying it in my head.
I've definitely like talked to myself in third person before, like missing a shot or something like
Oh,
that.
yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I mean?
Hunter, you're
Hunter,
fucking-
come the fuck on, bro.
I
Like,
feel that.
freaking
That's
the
how,
fuck
yeah,
up.
especially when it comes to gaming, when you die, you're like, dude, like, I could have done so much more there. Like, I had my alt.
I just shit the bed, dude.
He said
I just
had
shit
my
the bed,
all.
bro. My bad.
That
Like,
shit always gets me,
Get
bro.
it the fuck together, Hunter. Like, holy shit.
I fucking, especially during Apex, bro, I literally have like a fucking like airstrike in my back pocket, and I literally die and just go, I had my ult. I could have just thrown it at him. I could
Yeah.
just thrown that would have scared him. That would have
Right.
done something. It would have made him think about what just happened.
Right.
Like,
for damn
goddamn,
sure.
bro. I don't know, man. What's the most?
So, what kind of dog did you want?
This nigga.
I'm just
Nah, I know I'm
saying.
gonna loop this bitch back on around to this. Goddamn. Fuck. Dog do I want?
Yeah, you didn't
I want a
even-
schnauzer. I want a full-grown schnauzer, not a miniature one. I want a full-grown schnauzer.
What is that? You can like
Looking up
We'll pop a
schnauzer.
schnauzer up right here.
no famous
Schnauzer
schnauzers.
porn.
No.
Dog porn.
SCHAUZER.
Is it the dog with the beard?
Yeah.
The English.
It looks like a
schnauzer.
Scotty, but it's not.
It's like an English dog, right?
Kinda.
Yep. Them shits. What is that?
But,
Why?
Huh?
It looks like
Why
dog
do you-
shit.
Why do you want one?
Hold on. Look at this one. Full size. This one's a full size one. Hold on.
How big do they get?
They get fucking
How much would they weigh?
Just get a Rottweiler. Be a man.
be a man.
They have a lot of mental issues and health issues.
They're called a giant
same.
schnauzer. It gets to be
Yeah.
3 feet tall.
3 feet tall. That's it.
Yeah.
That's about the size of my dogs.
That's about the size of a Great Dane.
If I can punt
3
it's not a
feet.
dog.
Or yeah, like a miniature, yeah, small Great Dane. Here.
If I can punt it, it's not a dog.
Oh no, it's bigger than that. But yeah, how many dogs you got, Hunter? No, you got what you got? What animals you got?
I got ferrets.
You got ferrets.
So like up here.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a pretty decent size dog.
You got ferrets? How many ferrets?
Well, there's 3 at the house. Only one of them's mine.
Oh yeah, what's the name?
Bubba.
Bubba.
Yeah.
Well,
fair.
he doesn't have like an official name. I'm just like, come here, Bubba.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What color
So
is
I
he?
name his
That's how I
name.
feel with my son too. I'm like, here, buddy.
How old is it?
Dude, I have no idea.
What color is it?
He's brown. Like brown with like that brindle, like kind of like deal.
Okay.
Looks like a raccoon.
Hell yeah.
So he has like different designs.
Let's see here. I got a picture of him.
Say less.
That's a very awkward animal to have as a pet.
I don't like them. They're like snake rats.
He chills.
Yeah, I was saying they're very long.
He just chills, bro.
Oh wow, he really does look like a fucking raccoon.
Right. This
Like
little tiny
craziness.
raccoon.
That's actually. He looks like what's that game?
Sly Cooper.
With he has the blue mask on his face.
Sly Cooper.
Yeah, that's that shit.
That was a great game.
It
too.
was.
They're making a remake too.
So, if you could train your dog in any language, what language would it be and why?
In any language,
Any language.
I would teach him English.
Australian.
Yeah, Australian
It's
accent.
like you bloody cunt. Just like fucking.
This fucking bollocks.
What? Why? Why English?
English. I want him to talk to me. I want to communicate with his ass.
You can
Why would-
communicate with them in any other language.
I would have to learn that language also.
Oh, exactly. It's a
No.
learning experience for you and the dog.
Me and my Japanese speaking dog,
No one would be able to tell him to do a fuck thing.
he'd be able to tell them to back off.
Yeah, he would.
You won't eat me.
Now Japanese would be cool, so you could sit there and watch anime with no sub,
Yeah,
and then he'd just sit there and tell you what's happening.
he's
He's
disrespected.
Well, what do dogs?
said he's going to
what do
defend his
Chinese-
family.
What do that's racist? What do Asian dogs sound like? Like Shih Tzus. So like, would he
They're
bark
probably
like
just
an
screaming.
Asian dog, or would he bark like an American bulldog?
Arroping. Aronga. Arro. Arro. I don't know how to
I feel like it'd be like some Naruto shit.
Ooh woo, ooh woo. Hell no.
That'd be funny as shit though.
If you could have any animal in the world as a pet, to be your pet, what would it be?
A monkey.
A monkey.
Like a chimpanzee.
You'd
like
be its pet. It would make you its pet.
Nope.
What kind of monkey?
I just told you a chimp.
Chimpanzee.
Have it from while it's a baby, and me and the nigga would go on adventures, bro, all the time.
Why would you give him a race?
A race?
Yeah.
What do you mean a race?
The monkey's not a nigga.
I didn't say that.
Oh.
I didn't say he is a nigga. I said me and that. Oh. Yeah, I probably did say me and that nigga gonna go out and do adventures. Me and Chip gonna go out.
That'd be crazy, man. No chimpanzee.
I would name him Chip Skylark.
You ever hear about the family that had a chimpanzee as a pet?
No, there's a few of them though. Probably got fucked up, didn't
A
they?
lady had a chimpanzee as a
Ripped
pet,
her
and
fucking face off.
Oh no, that was a baboon. It wasn't. It was like the red butt monkeys.
she had a chimpanzee as a pet, and her best friend came over to hang out with them, and all of a sudden the monkey started pulling her face off.
It was a baboon.
And then it started pulling out her entrails and her stomach and everything, and she was sitting there screaming, and they had to sit there and shoot this monkey while it was just eating this lady alive. And they just let it happen for a moment because they were like more mortified of the fact that there's a fucking grown-ass man tearing inside of a woman
Yeah.
in the most gruesomest fashion.
She probably tried to touch his dick, bro.
That'd be insane. Imagine if they're trying to have a monkey threesome and he was like halfway through fucking and he just wasn't ready to switch positions yet. Oh, shit. Whoa.
Just started beating the fuck out of her.
I was wondering why she was naked.
Domestic monkey
The
abuse.
officer's too busy like trying to figure out the situation. Did y'all rape him?
Where's his clothes?
God damn it, man. God
Ain't
damn
Open
it.
shut case of monkey
I
fuck.
would
Yeah,
definitely
case
want
closed.
Chimp though, bro. They're smart as fuck.
The chimpanzee would be pretty cool. They actually just stuck a Neuralink in one of their heads and got him to play Pong. He thought he was moving the analog and the joystick, and it was actually his mind.
Yeah.
He thought he was working it with the analog, and it was just his brain.
The monkey?
He didn't know about it, yeah.
He was freaking out, didn't he?
He didn't know. He was still moving the joystick. He thought he was doing it, but they were playing it with his mind. Yeah, bro. Yeah.
So they were controlling his brain?
They gave him a Neuralink, and every time he thought about the cursor moving, it moved. But thing is, he only got that thought when he moved his hand on the joystick. So what they did was every time he moved the joystick, they mimicked that brainwave and then sent it into the game. Because he was moving the joystick, it was sending that wave still into the game. Yeah, bro. That's next level. That's next level. And that's literally 5 steps away from being us. What would you have as a pet? If you could have any animal in the world, it could be your pet.
We have robots, homunculus, and monkeys.
They say less than 10 years.
That monkeys are going to take over the world?
AI is going to become a problem.
Oh.
I'd probably get like a lemur or something.
A
Like,
lemur?
I would want something that's chill, that could just chill on me all the time.
Something you can destroy if you needed to?
That didn't freak me out.
Interesting.
You know what I mean?
Bro,
So like
he
a
could
lemur's
rip
just
your
like
shit
a
out.
like a soft ass monkey.
Yeah.
You know
They're
what I
still
mean?
strong as fuck. Though.
I mean,
They're
yeah.
long, but they're not
But
strong.
yeah,
strong.
if you get
They're
it
strong
like,
enough to rip
but
your
if you
eyes
get
out.
if you
I
get
mean,
that
yeah.
little motherfucker as a baby and that's yours, you know what I'm saying? He's gonna be chill on your
It
shoulder.
still happened though.
The
with that
guy
lady
that
just
almost
talked
died by the
about-
lion raised it from birth.
Yeah, animals just don't like to be held captive after a while. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you know what gets me is those guys that get cubs, lion cubs, that have them for like 10 years, then let them go, and then come back 10 years later, and the lion remembers them type
that
shit.
motherfucker,
Well, it's
yeah.
it's like when what's his face almost died on fucking camera, for his
Joe
TV
Exotic?
show. Yeah, for his TV show.
Yeah.
That was fucking insane, bro.
It was so funny.
Or when the other guy accidentally kills himself. I can't even believe they put that in the documentary.
why
Or not
did-
accidentally kills himself. He actually does kill
he
himself.
killed himself
That was the
because
crazy.
They made a whole show. They made a whole show like that's actually like actors that play that whole thing out, and it's actually so good.
I think I seen
Because-
it's what's his name again?
Who? Joe Exotic?
Joe versus Carol. Yeah.
But the thing is that everyone in that show, the people that play their characters are so goddamn good.
Let's go.
It's
Fuck yeah.
so fucking good. And it's like,
I'll
you
have to
know
try
the
it out.
fat guy with like the coconut haircut?
Mhm.
How'd they find that motherfucker's twin? Dude,
That's
to
crazy.
play him
Real
in
life?
this show.
I gotta
like,
watch it.
Dead ass. Like all of these
On
people.
Netflix?
Yeah, what the fuck is that?
For
shit?
me, it popped up on my just regular like Vizio
yeah, it's just
TV.
called Joe versus Carol. I'd look it
I
up.
think it might
but,
be on
like,
Prime. It
but,
might be on
like,
Prime.
Everybody in that show literally is like, you could be like, yo, is that actually them? But
Yeah,
it's
they look
not,
very
but it's
similar.
not.
Because when I looked at it, I was like, "Is that a Yo Joe?"
Especially the person that played Joe, they could not have cast.
Yeah,
that
he
role
looks like
any better
a younger
whatsoever.
Joe.
Yeah,
He definitely looks like a younger Joe.
But I'm just trying to figure out how Carol Baskins is alive and she fed her husband to a fucking lion.
Yeah, fuck
Killed
that
her
bitch.
husband, whacked him.
Fuck that bitch.
I forgot
I can't
about
believe
that
that,
song.
dude. They were so hyped up about that shit. It makes no sense, bro. Because they're literally like doing the same thing we're doing technically. But
What are
then,
I didn't kill nobody.
well, not besides the whole killing people thing, but like just communicating with the outside world like this.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? And then it turns into the spectacle that it did. Very strange.
Yeah.
With a lemur, cool pet. Chimpanzee, very dangerous pet. I personally would like to have like a big bird, like an ostrich or like a duckbill. What is it? It's like a duckbill crane or some shit like that. It's a big ass bird with a giant bill for a mouth.
So all three of us want pets that can kill us. That's okay. You want a fucking not a pterodactyl.
I would like an ostrich. I could kill an ostrich if it really tried to kill me. I'd break
that
its
bitch
neck or
would
some shit.
scratch your.
I'd
fucking
poke it in its
stomach
eye.
open.
It has big claws. Yeah, that'd probably be the biggest problem.
And that in there, they run 30 miles an hour.
I would jump on its back and it wouldn't be able to do a fuck thing.
Turn around and peck the shit
It
out of you.
can't. It can't put its feet like this though.
It can peck you with its long ass
It
neck.
ain't gonna turn around if I'm on its back.
Yes, they can.
I'm gonna hold his head.
They
You think he's
put-
stronger than me holding his head?
Bro, if you ever hold the water hose from the bottom and it's turned on and it's just going, you
Yeah,
turn
and
that
then it's
bitch on
just a-
full blast.
I've never turned on the hose and it was like a 600-pound animal on the other end of it.
How long?
Where did this ostrich come from?
How heavy do you think his neck's gonna be, and how much strength do you think?
Yeah,
he'd
I think it's
have
gonna
in
be
that
strong as
long-ass
shit. I
neck?
don't know, bro. That'd be terrifying, man. But
just-
I would love to have it so I could ride it. I'd fucking ride that bitch.
I probably would ride one too. I low-key want a kangaroo, but like I don't want to get beat the fuck up.
Yeah, no, fuck that. Kangaroos are vicious.
Yeah, those motherfuckers are mean.
Yeah, they are.
Those
Even Russians
motherfuckers
don't
are
fuck
mean.
with them.
No,
Bears are nicer than fucking
Or a
kangaroos are.
koala bear.
koalas I heard are very vicious.
Very, very, very vicious, bro.
Yeah.
They don't like to be fucked with
I
because
heard
they
they're very
sleep
vicious.
all the time.
They growl very weird too. They make weird
Saying,
noises.
that's a perfect pet right there.
A
I'd just
koala?
get a koala. Me
Or a
and
sloth.
Yeah, me and him just chilling in
Sloths
the room
are-
all day long, bro. Just play video games. He just crawls
See,
over.
your ass would be eating eucalyptus plants as high as fuck like him too.
Yeah.
Ah. What's that fucking?
That's
thing?
what they do. Do you know that plant gets them
Yeah,
high?
High as
You-
fuck. That's why
eucalyptus,
they
that's why they
move
eat
so
it all
slow.
day.
Because
They-
they're fucking that high.
Yeah, they're toasted off of that shit. That's
Yeah.
all they eat.
They're like fucking 2,000. They're like 2,000 milligrams of fucking Nerds gummies in that bitch every day of their life. Like
Oh
that
my
shit.
god.
Imagine that, and imagine when they're not high anymore. You
Yeah.
want to hold them.
And yeah, let's see what that motherfucker has to say. You seen all these fires? You seen all these fires? I'm too high to get out of my
I
seat.
got a fucking headache.
Why is it so loud?
I've been hungover since I'm bored.
Bright as fuck out here.
Yeah, they probably have withdrawals too, probably.
Oh yeah, dude. Fucking hey, you eat the plant dry and it's just not another one for a mile. I don't even think he's walking.
I want a bobcat. Like real life, what kind of pet I would get to actually have in my lifetime?
A bobcat?
A bobcat. You can train it like a dog, and bro, that shit could jump from this side of the room to the mirror.
Yeah, but bobcats are also vicious.
Yeah, but not as babies. Get them as a baby.
Mm.
You feel me? Gotta feed them outside because they eat shit alive.
Yeah, eventually you're gonna have to like fight your animal at some point. I feel like, right? You've had to smack your dog or fight him at some point, right? Not really smack him, but your dog's like decided to be like, "Fuck this nigga's problem today." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
And you've
have.
had to ever check him.
Yeah, but at that point, I would just hit the bobcat with a belt. Once that nigga feels the sting, he's not gonna try me no more. Any animal feel the leather belt, bro, it's done.
This man said the leather belt.
Bro, my dogs hear me put my belt on. They're like, "What did I do? What did I do?"
Yeah, we gonna have to edit that. Oh no. All right. Fucking craziness, bro.
I don't like abuse my animals, but
no, I doubt you do, and I know you love them. I know you love all your animals.
that nigga tear the carpet up like that again. Let's go beat his ass.
Crazy.
Hungry.
Bro, no, it was not hungry. He was not, bro. That nigga tore up the foam underneath the carpet, bro, like half the hallway.
That's where the
Bro,
flavor's at.
you got 4 dogs. Are they all boys?
I only ever leave out one.
Do they be fucking?
Only the 2. That's why we have puppies.
The 2 who? Oh, okay, the boy and the girl.
Yeah,
The boys ever be trying to fuck the other boys?
No, they don't.
Oh, they don't got no gay dogs.
No.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of gay dogs around here, bro.
They might smell each other's asshole, but like that's it. That's
Yeah,
where
Buddy
I draw
didn't give
the
a
line.
fuck what was going on. Buddy was trying to take whatever he can get. That was some crazy shit. I never wanted to keep nuts on a dog, bro.
Azula
never will.
hump them. The girl dog will hump all the boys, but that's like a domination kind of thing. She lets them know that she's the alpha.
Interesting. Speaking of women fucking boys,
That was a nice transition. Cough, cough.
is tranny porn gay?
What?
Is tranny porn gay?
Are you asking me, or is that just
Is trans porn gay?
from what viewers?
What do you mean?
Like, who is it? Who would be considering it gay? Are you saying for straight guys is trans porn gay?
Yeah,
So,
for
like,
a straight man, is trans porn gay?
so like a guy turning into a girl getting fucked by a guy, that's technically still 2 guys fucking.
No, because that's a woman now.
Yeah.
But
Is
it gay to watch a man fuck a woman?
I don't think so.
What do you mean? Like as in porn?
Yeah,
Or
as in
like,
porn. I mean,
in
if
the
your wife,
same
I
room?
watched you fuck your girl.
We talking like
What would that
same
make
room
me?
or through a screen?
Either way.
Through a room, I feel like I'd feel uncomfortable.
That's you're not a porn star though. They do that shit.
No,
Porn
I've
stars do that
definitely fucked bitches.
He's
shit.
done
If
OnlyFans
he paid
and all
you,
that.
if he paid you $1 million, right? you
Subscribe to
gonna tell me-
Hunter's OnlyFans.
You gonna
Yeah,
tell me
literally.
if that man was paying you like 100,000, 50,000?
I mean,
You're not getting paid in this situation. No one goes on Pornhub and go, I'm
That's-
getting paid to do this.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
like
that's them.
okay. Getting paid like somebody was like, "Yo,
To
I'll pay
watch.
I'll pay you $100K." Like I'd take any kind. Like you know what I'm saying? $500, $100,000. You know what I'm saying? Watch you fuck this chick. All right, cool. You
Yeah,
know
but
what
you
I'm
would probably
saying?
be the camera
But-
guy to do it.
But even like at that point, like if somebody or me was to be the other person in the room, like watching with no money involved whatsoever, like I'm probably not with it.
You're not gonna watch a trans woman get fucked by a dude.
I'm probably not trying to watch anyone that I'm not involved in. Fuck.
Interesting.
Because if I'm there, I'm gonna get jealous. I'm gonna like no matter who it is. I'm
Yeah.
like I'm trying to fuck.
Would you fuck a
Like-
trans man?
What?
As in like a chick that is now.
A man that turned into a woman.
Knowingly or unknowingly? Because that's unfair. If
I'm
it's
asking
unknowingly.
him.
Well-
I want to understand the question.
So you're saying-
I'll throw you the ball here in a second.
So you're saying you're asking if would I fuck a trans girl?
I mean, yeah, technically she'd be a woman.
Then yeah,
Interesting.
I have.
You have.
I have.
Whoa.
Socks come off, bro.
Whoa. Hold on. Pull it. Yeah, we'll get out of here. Hold up. All right, let's get out of pocket. All right. How was that?
It was. I mean, like.
Did it feel any different?
I mean, no. I just. I fucked her in the ass. You know. What
Why'd you fuck her in the ass?
Because she had a dick. What are you talking
Oh,
about?
but then that's not a.
You fucked a dude.
You fucked a.
A nigga
No,
with
that's a
titties.
I mean, that's a woman.
Yeah.
That's a woman.
Hold on.
But
because she had titties.
Yeah.
So if Nick put titties on right now, if he had breast implants, that makes him
No,
a
it's
girl.
not the same because Nick's Nick. Nick's not.
I don't.
Angel's not gonna edit it out because we were talking shit.
Yeah. Now we're all in trouble. Fuck it.
Not
All
me.
right.
I didn't say shit. I just said hello.
I know. I gotta edit all this shit out. I gotta put this in the
Back
notes.
to-
All right, so back to this. So you fucked a trans woman
Yeah.
that still had a dick.
Yeah. Do you want to see what?
Do
she was
you
like?
feel gay?
No. I don't. Because me, like, for me, honestly, like, I don't think, personally, I don't look at dudes and I'm like, yo, I fuck that dude. I don't find.
Understandable.
I don't find
Understandable.
it attractive. But the whole trans thing was always like, I did it once, you know what I'm saying? It was
Mhm.
always like a weird, like, I wouldn't say fetish, but definitely an interest.
Okay.
That I
okay.
was like, definitely like,
No.
I wonder what that side's like, so I had to try it.
Interesting. Did you know before or
Yeah,
during?
I knew.
Okay.
Oh, that should have been fucked if you found out during. You're like.
Now, do you watch trans porn after that?
I haven't, no.
You haven't.
I don't think it's related, though.
But that's the one and only time it's happened.
Yes.
Okay, I gotta ask a question. Hold on.
Get in there, bro.
What is a transgender?
A transgender is somebody who assumes a gender.
No. Okay, so what is it when you were born a guy but then got the surgery to become a girl? What is that?
That is full transition. Technically,
So that's a gender?
It's post-operation. That's why they say post-op.
That's what that means? I always thought it meant post office.
Nigga.
Dead ass.
No. Post-operation. Doesn't necessarily...
Let me see this.
I wouldn't go out of my way for that, but
I mean,
I wouldn't question it.
I didn't go out of my way for it. It came basically to me.
But I wouldn't
You know what I'm
question.
saying?
I wouldn't
And I'm
question
like-
the situation.
And I'm like, yeah, I was like,
Is this
Okay.
person tall?
yeah.
Very tall.
I couldn't. That would first red flag for me,
Yeah.
at least. Me
Any
personally.
woman over 6 foot's got me checking for an Adam's apple.
Bro.
But I mean, that's understandable. It's understandable. All right. So from your point of view, does the woman have to go through full operation for you to get involved?
Knowingly or unknowingly?
Does that make a difference for you if you found out afterwards?
Yes, we gotta fight like dudes.
You gotta fight like dudes.
Bro,
Interesting.
I'm not
so
okay, so
you're gonna go to jail for beating
See,
up
no.
a woman.
See, that's the thing though,
No.
because like I feel like at that point, like even like, all right, so in
That
my
should be
view, is
rape.
like a trans person has to be like.
Do you, so you
attractive.
feel like hold on, you feel like you got raped if that person didn't tell you?
yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Should
that-
That would definitely be rape, bro. Even if you did not have a penis.
Okay, so so take this to the next level. It doesn't fall into the same category as attempted murder, but it doesn't fall into the same category as AIDS and HIV. Do you need to be told these things before somebody comes in contact with you?
Yeah.
That'd be like saying, "Oh, dude, yeah."
Not really before contact, before sexual contact, at least.
Yeah.
Before we smoke a blunt, like that's how.
So
serious it is.
so if a trans person comes up to you before they even initiate conversation, they need to be like, "I used to be a man."
No. I thought you
No,
said
we're talking
you,
about
AIDS.
diseases
Yeah,
here.
you said
No. I'm
diseases.
saying is it like when somebody has AIDS, they have to tell you, and if they don't, it's a crime.
Oh, okay, so you're
So I'm
saying,
saying
it should
if somebody
be
is
the same way?
transitioned and they're going to engage with you in sexual acts, should they have to tell you?
Yes.
But that's the thing though, is I've never came across that. Even though like being on Tinder or whatever like that, any of them that I've ever came across, in their bio is always like, "Hey, by the way,"
I am.
and if you don't like it, then you can just. Swipe.
And I feel like that's
Exactly.
respectful.
Of course,
I can
of
respect
course.
that person. You know what I'm saying? I could be cool with you. We could smoke blunts. That's cool. I have family members that are gay, but they're not.
I have family members who want to transition. And,
I have
you know
a
what I'm saying?
cousin that wants to transition. He's the only one that I know of. But like my thing is, I fully respect him. I love him to death. But my thing is, if I go out to the club, and this is hypothetical because I'm not single, so I'm not going out to the club.
Mhm.
But like if I'm going out to the club and I'm with my boys, and a group of girls approaches us, and the one that just so happens to approach me was born a guy, now a female, titties, no dick, none of that. You know what I'm saying? And sounds like a female,
And
looks
she's
like
hot?
a female.
Yeah, she has to be hot in this
yeah, you
situation.
feel me?
So what's the problem
Even-
here?
No, I would just need to know, bro. That's like
If
saying
she didn't have a dick.
if she did not have a dick,
So
yes,
what's the
I would want to
problem?
know. The problem with me is I would want to know who I'm in, I'm.
So
having
why
those
would
activities,
so if this
you know what I'm
person never had a social media and never let you know who they were, does that person really exist?
Yeah,
Did you really need to know who they were?
I want to know as personal. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that.
Do
should
you
be like
want to
a
know
law,
that they
but
had a
personally,
dick, or
yeah.
do you want to know who they were? Does that mean more to you as knowing what they used to be or what they used to have?
I just want to know the truth. Like, give me that choice to want to fuck with you to that extent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
but
I
they
don't
shouldn't
take
have
that-
to. But
No,
you would
but-
expect that same respect.
You feel me? Like, I'm just saying, if I was that person, I'm not saying I want to be trans or anything like that.
Mhm.
No weird shit, but I'm just saying if I was in, it's not weird either.
What would
Let
be
me
the
say that.
equal to? What would you have to give back to make that an equal exchange?
What do you mean?
If they had to give you that information,
Whatever they want to know.
interesting.
What do you want to know?
That
How many
seems
people-
very strange. That like you're expecting.
So, have you ever not asked a girl how
I've
many
never
dudes
thought
have
of-
you
I've
fucked
never-
with
I mean-
before you fuck them?
No.
Are you not curious?
It's not really my concern.
No, it's not my concern. But I don't shy away from that question later on.
Because I would be damned if they turned around and said, "How many girls have you slept with?"
And
Yeah,
I would,
I'd be
you
fucked.
should
I'd be
honestly,
fucked.
but that's the thing
I
though.
couldn't tell you the answer to that. That's the
Respectfully,
thing.
then you should be able to say that to let that female decide whether or not she wants you inside of her.
Because it's
You know what I'm
motherfucking
saying?
up
Like,
there.
realistically.
But usually the females that are like in the first place are already like, once they get like a half a glimpse of my attitude, they're already like, "Oh, you're a hoe." I'm like, "I bet you got it." Like you hit the nail on the head.
exactly.
You know
So,
what I'm
but my
saying? Like,
thing is, right? If you didn't carry that persona of what people would label as, I'm not saying you are this, but like a ladies' man or a fuck boy, that kind of guy that gets bitches. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not saying that's you. I'm just saying that
That is
the
you.
label. You feel me? Whether you want to own it or not, that's what he said. You know. But if you didn't have that label and a female asked you that was interested in you, dude, how many girls have you fucked with? Would that make you uncomfortable?
I mean, it definitely wouldn't make me uncomfortable. It would make me.
To tell the truth,
It would.
make
It
you
would.
uncomfortable.
It would make me a little bit anxious. I'm gonna tell the truth regardless. It's just gonna make me anxious on whether or not how you accept it.
I don't think that's gonna affect a woman as much as it would a man. And I
That
wish we
just-
had a woman to ask right now, because it kind of confuses me, like why that makes you uncomfortable.
Because
it's a
our
bit of-
bodies are a temple. You feel me? So like, if
Would
we,
you
if,
feel gay
well, I think it's
when
more
I
of a
feel gay,
masculine.
if what?
if you slept with a trans woman that had full operation, and you found out afterwards? Would you feel gay?
No, I'd feel like I was raped.
But would you tell anybody that it happened?
Fuck no. That would then
Why would you not own it afterwards?
because I didn't know.
But I mean, even if it does get out, you're gonna have
Okay,
to.
yeah.
That's what I'm
if it
So
ever
you would
makes
wait
it
for
out.
you would wait for the full on explosion.
Yeah,
to,
I'm not just gonna be like, hey, yo, Nick. So I fucked this bitch that I thought was a bitch, ended up being a dude that was a bitch, or a bitch that was
That
a
would be
dude.
fucking hilarious.
And it would
be like that.
Like, we would be like, dude, that's crazy.
Yeah, but that's still something I'm good. No.
I just didn't high five him earlier.
That's the first time.
And I-
That's the
you know
first
what I'm
time I
saying?
ever said anything about it.
Well, now
So-
it's on camera and on full
And,
recording.
like, honestly, like I have nothing against you for it. Like I said, you feel me? I don't give a fuck. Did you enjoy it?
It was okay. It wasn't
Nothing
anything.
died.
It's anal.
Yeah.
It wasn't anything crazy.
See, now I know if I'm ever single, right? I doubt I will be because my girl loves me to death. But I know if a female, I meet them and they're like, "You want to put it in my butt?" and be like,
There's a reason.
"Yeah."
But thing is, at that point, you would know what else is going down there. I've never fucked a bitch and not touched the pussy.
Exactly.
He knew what he was walking into, though. There's
So
a
like,
difference.
if you touch it and it's like some raisins down there, but you got to go. I'm sorry.
No, they do this thing where they call tucking. Did you know we can put our nuts in our body? There's a little pocket we can set our nuts in, and they just stick their dick like
Yeah.
off to the side. That's
That's-
crazy, bro.
that's-
That's
makes
crazy.
you wanna
I
throw
almost did it just to see what would happen, but I didn't want to lose a nut and not get it back.
You won't. My girl does it every time she gives me head.
Would you sell a nut?
Absolutely.
How,
If it was needed.
how
depending
much
on the
money would I
cost.
have to give you for your nut?
Lowest number?
Yeah.
10K.
Dude, I would.
10K?
I mean,
If I could, I would buy your nut for 10K, have it surgically put into my sack just to see if I could come harder.
Yeah, because I mean, like,
Could you imagine if I could make I get Hannah pregnant again, and it's like,
But
it's like a 33% chance that it could be your child also.
But that's the thing. But, like, that's the reason. But like, it's just like, dude, I'm pretty sure like I'm shooting blanks anyway. So it's just like take. So it's like,
That's how I felt, bro. When I was fucking bitches, I'd literally just leave that shit in. I'd be like, bro, how do I not have a kid?
the amount of times that I've nutted
your
in
father.
someone rather than not nutted in someone is like 10,000 to 3. Like,
Damn.
I've literally pulled out maybe 3 times in my career.
Oh my god.
Like,
First comment: have y'all been to Halifax Health lately?
hey, you don't have anything if you don't get tested. That's a fact.
We don't drink after each other.
Wait,
Bro. Okay.
What were you saying?
I don't even know, bro. I don't. But what I can say, that is crazy.
Would you sell your nut?
No, is that?
Do you want to have kids before or after? You wouldn't sell your nut?
I would want to have kids before I sold my nuts, but now let me ask you a question. Do you not think it's like him putting his ball sack on your ball sack?
No, I'm just
while
taking
you're
the
fucking
nut out of the sack and putting it into mine.
Yeah, but if your orgasm felt better after you did that,
it wouldn't feel better. It would just be more.
No, exactly. Therefore, it would last longer and then in terms feel better than what you were getting before.
If Hunter gave me his liver, in turn, I would be able to drink more. It wouldn't make me gay.
Yeah, but that's
Gay
not
to
a
get a
sexual
liver transplant?
body part either. You
If I took Hunter's dick and put it on my body and I had 2 dicks, would that be me being gay?
If you looked at it and was like, ooh, yeah.
No, if I looked down and I started fucking a bitch with 2 dicks, I'd probably be on top of the world. No, yeah.
Wait, you have 2 dicks or the bitch has 2 dicks?
Did that bitch have 2 dicks?
No, as far as I know, no.
Did
No.
you touch it?
Yeah. You're fucking somebody.
I need details, bro. Because, like, okay, it went from just hitting the butthole to, like, were you, like, giving him a reach around? Or her, I'm sorry.
Yo, it was like...
Yeah, we're going to have to cut that shit right out. I don't want to hear none of that. I wasn't asking for all that.
You understand?
Yeah, today. Some things never change. Holy shit. Why'd you ask that?
I'm the
Fuck,
intrigued
bro.
straight guy.
God damn. Where am I going? Where are we going? Where are we going? We're getting way out of the pocket right now. Pull it back in, please. Pull it back in.
Yeah, that's fucking hilarious. Like human centipede. Oh my god.
My brain literally just went through that. God damn. My shit's ringing like some shell shock, boy. God damn. What else is on there?
Okay, so what was the pillow
yeah.
talk?
Huh?
What was the pillow talk?
The pillow talk.
Yeah.
Oh, honestly, there was nothing because she was like, I'm going to, like, take a nap because it was like this bitch came over. Listen, all right, so, like, you know how you have, like, your 9 o'clock bitches and then, like, your 11 o'clock bitches, your 1 o'clock bitches, and, like, by the time, okay, so, like, 9 o'clock, that's when the fine bitch comes over, like, 11,
9 a.m. or 9 p.m.?
9 p.m., that's when the fine one, like, if, like, because your roommates are up and shit like that, you got to have somebody come in, like, and then 11 o'clock, everyone's going to bed, you know what I'm saying? It can degrade a little bit. 2 o'clock in the morning, that's when you don't want the neighbors down the street to see who's
Yeah, you
walking
don't even want
into
to see
your
who's
house,
pulling up.
right? You know what I'm saying? So she came over. She lived in. I was like, yeah, come over now. It's like 2 o'clock, to kind of deal. And then she was like, yeah, I'm gonna like take a nap till like 5 or whatever afterwards. And I was like, all right, cool. So I did like 2 lines of coke. And then just hopped on Valorant at 4 o'clock in the morning and was just looking over my shoulder waiting for her to fucking leave. Like,
This nigga's Tinder's got so many swipes on it, it's got its own virus. God damn, bro. God.
Bro, my man said that.
God
Boy,
damn.
that is
Ronathan.
What happened?
You fuck with feet?
Like female feet?
How would you know if they went through a hole?
Then no. There's limitations.
You fuck with your girl's feet?
Yeah, there we go.
You like your girl's feet?
Yep.
That's crazy.
You ain't never put Hannah's feet in your mouth?
No.
see, that's crazy because
Your girl be walking around your house and then you put them shits in your
Nope,
feet?
only after the shower, my boy. Only
I've
after
never
that's like
had a serious relationship with a girl that I haven't been like, yo, I'm trying to suck your toes. Like that, some bitches have to be fire, or else like even if like it's a
Any
bitch
toe
that,
hair?
if it's a bitch that I'm fucking with and I see a picture of that shit and that shit looks like trash, I'm not talking.
What side of your
That's
foot?
how important it is to me.
What side of your foot?
I'm just saying like small foot, like white toenails.
the
Boom, you
white
can't go-
toenails get you every time.
That shit fire. That shit fire.
No. My girl just recently did like sky blue, and them bitches look nice too. You know?
I'm feeling you. That shit's fire. That's very important.
I don't like
It's
feet
definitely
like that,
very
bro.
important. to me.
They carry their own like smell.
Like, even if
my
like,
girl's feet don't stink, even after a bad day at work.
They just got to be looking right. Like, that's like a big thing. Because if I look down and I'm with you, like as a person, I look down and them things are trash. Like,
Feet
I'm like
sweat.
I'm not really attracted at that point.
Pussy's vaginas sweat, bro.
It's like
what
the
the
feet
fuck?
gatekeep the hotness to the rest of you for me. You feel me? 'Cause
Yeah.
if you have trash feet, the rest of you isn't.
Well, I
gonna
mean,
be
I've
as
never
good.
seen a woman with bad feet,
I have.
but they mostly are wearing shoes when they do. So
If the first time you meet a girl and her toes aren't out, I can't fuck with you.
Mm.
Like if your toes aren't out, you know what I'm saying? Your nails aren't done. Like if you're at least showing that your nails, your toenails, and your fingernails are done, and your hair is done, and you paid for it, then I can fuck with you.
Okay.
But if you can't afford to get your own feet, hair, nails done, phone ain't on, hit the road, Jack, and don't come back no more, no more, no more, no more.
hell yeah. Let me see the next topic.
What
What else on here?
No, this shit we got real out of pocket. That's why you brought that topic up. And he was like,
That
"Wait,
shit
he
got
get-"
fucking crazy. That shit got left field. And then we started talking about pets and went somewhere the
We're on
fuck.
Brittany.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about that.
Other than the whole Britney thing, the bitch got 9 years in prison
For what?
for having a vape cartridge in Russia. They were gonna bring her back.
Wasn't she a basketball player?
Yeah,
The
WNBA star, but they were about to exchange her and another Marine for an arms dealer here in Russia. I mean, here in America, for a Russian arms dealer. I don't see how it's fair.
That's not
How
fair.
it is fair. I don't see how it's a fair trade.
It's really not.
We're not gaining anything, and plus she just got found guilty, so that's another. I don't think she's allowed to leave. And even if we do get that Marine, I don't. I'm not saying he shouldn't come home, but what are we gaining from this situation that he can't just come home? You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
what is giving this guy gonna do for us,
Versus giving them someone that's gonna get them guns.
or anything in general? Yeah, just more information. Somebody that's been over here is gonna go back with more than what he's got for us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's very strange. It's a very strange concept. But I'm more or less trying to figure out why they wanted to bring her back and kind of like decriminalize the fact that she had marijuana in another country. And they're like, oh, it's not that serious. It's not that serious.
But yeah, people here in America that go
Yeah.
to jail.
There's a man 2019 got fucking life in prison in Mississippi for 43 grams of fucking weed. 43 grams. I got caught with fucking 5 times more than that. And I didn't even get anywhere near that, bro.
43 grams.
43
Life
grams.
in prison.
Life in prison, bro. Not even full 2 ounces, bro. That's crazy, bro.
That's that. What's his ethnicity?
You're black.
Of course.
But yet again, like that was also in Mississippi.
Mississippi.
So, like, nigga, you shouldn't even been there. But
Life, bro.
nobody should even be in prison in general for anything non-violent drug charges. No prison time at all.
I don't see how you're getting any sort of jail time when the government is making money off the same thing you were in jail for.
I don't see how you're getting any rehabilitation by making you broke and sober at the same time.
Makes no sense.
Being sober and broke just makes you want to get high.
Mm-hmm. What's the whole point? Keep you coming back.
I got some candles I've been waiting about.
Hell yeah. I mean, shit.
What?
Shit's crazy, bro.
I feel bad for that Britney chick though, sort of, but not really.
I don't know,
Because you kind of put yourself in that
I
situation.
kind of feel like you're dumb as fuck for doing anything in Russia.
You know the rules though.
I mean,
before
it's Russia
you go,
right now. It's Russia.
Well,
right
she
now.
went
You're gonna
over
do-
there before, yeah.
You're gonna do anything at all there right now? You're stupid.
anything other than drink.
Even that, like,
yeah.
I wouldn't even,
Yeah.
I wouldn't even do nothing there. I wouldn't go there right now.
Oh, we're
Like,
probably about to get snuck on them.
No. And
Did she stop?
she's
I
kinda-
think that was one.
she's kind of Jehovah's Thickness, huh?
what?
I think that's right up your alley that we were just talking about.
Why'd you say we were gonna get snuck up on?
The way she was looking in here, bro. I think that was
That dude that lives out here,
no.
or that dude?
I think that's a they.
You can literally hear anything
So,
that
hey,
goes
what's
on in
wrong
here.
with him? Oh, he just had some they them bussy.
See?
It's a him. He was looking at you.
Yeah,
That's definitely a him. That's the dude that's always in the office here.
yeah.
There's a.
That's a they them.
Yeah. This,
Let me see that
one
bussy.
See this nigga.
Go ahead. Go say what's up.
Creepy as fuck.
It scared me one day because I walked in the office and like he had long ass hair and his back was to the door and I was walking. I'm sorry. Her back was to the door and I was going in there for an air filter. Homie goes.
She goes.
She goes. Oh, you live out here too? Excuse me.
Yeah, y'all must have
ma'am?
exchanged.
No, it's just I know the person through another person that lives out here. Like if that makes sense. Like I'm friends with someone.
Was that the person we were talking about that found their G spot? No? Okay.
That dude that milked your prostate you were telling us about.
Nobody milked my motherfucking.
His shit milk. Never mind.
Wait, have you guys ever had your ass ate though?
Oh, no. That's
You ever
not
had
it.
your ass ate?
No.
Never.
No.
Why?
My
Dude,
girlfriend
Hannah's
wants
tried to stick fingers in my butt, bro. I don't fuck with that shit. It's so weird, bro. Because it's
Why?
like,
It feels weird at first, and then you're like,
no. Because
"Ugh."
it's just like, bro, I didn't come here for this. Or I would have said something.
Bro,
That don't make no sense.
bro, shit's different.
Shit's different. No,
Shit's
bro.
different.
No,
I
shit's
had
not
this Asian
different.
girl-
I can barely shit
No.
normal without feeling strange.
No, listen, I had this Asian girl
Was
in
she born a girl?
Philadelphia. She's so
Was
hot.
she born a girl?
Shout out Jody. Yeah, she is so hot.
Shout out Jody.
But this bitch, I'm telling you, ate my ass and milked me like a cow from behind. Like literally just eat my ass just fucking like that from behind.
And you were bent over.
Yeah.
And that felt masculine.
I don't give a fuck what it felt. It felt good. That's what it felt like. Shit felt good.
That's a real squirrel.
Masculinity out the
can't-
window. That shit felt
We
good.
probably can't post that. Jesus fuck.
My man was, I'm gonna name you Squirrel from now on. That boy will get his nut. He gon' get it.
But I want the cookie. Fucking A.
That's crazy. What? You got some crazy stories, bro. How many bitches have you fucked? You don't know. Never mind.
Yeah, that's you don't want to know that number.
Yeah.
Over 2,000?
He could have his own page on a porn site if he wanted to. Shit. He got his own category called Bunz.
Just Bunz.
Crazy as shit. All right, we think we're done about here. Wrap it
Yeah,
all
that
up?
was the end of the little list you sent me.
Yeah. All right. All right, you guys.
Bro, the
We'll wrap it
comments
all
on
up.
this video. Oh my god.
Yeah. Goddamn. All right.
I wish J-Bot was here to ask him about that trans shit. That's why
He would
didn't
have
wanna come.
locked up so
No,
quick. The
that's
second
why-
you would have started talking about it, bro, he would have literally started like. he would start sucking into himself. He would have literally. He would not have
He
been
would
able
have
to
imploded.
Yeah, bro. He would have literally died.
That shit would have been so funny. I wish he was here for that.
What is he like?
Yeah.
Super.
He probably
against
would have
it?
blocked you or something.
Yeah.
I think he's after my butt, bro.
I don't think he would have dabbed you up before you went home.
He'd have been like one of these.
All right, Hunter.
I didn't even say anything. No eye contact.
I'll see you later.
All right. I'm sitting here with my boy Ronnie, and I'm sitting here with my boy Hunter. This is the Out of Pocket Experience.
Squirrel. His name's Squirrel, because that boy gonna do what he need to get that nut.
Yes, sir.
You understand?
Just another squirrel in this world trying to get a nut.
Oh, yes, sir.